make this cute tiny purse. For this project, I'm using natural cotton yarn. As you can see, it's all cotton. And 3mm hook. So let's start. For the top part of the bag, make a magic ring. Chain 2. This chain 2 is not considered as one stitch. Make 10 double crochet into the ring. Close the ring. Chain 2 and turn. This chain 2 is not considered as one stitch. Make 1/2 double crochet into the first space or stitch. Half double crochet. Chain 1. Make 1/2 double crochet in next stitch. Chain 1. Half double crochet in next stitch. Chain 1 and repeat by the end of the row. 1/2 double crochet in each stitch and 1 chain between them. Chain 1, 1/2 double crochet in last stitch. I have 10 half double crochet and 9 one chain space. Row 3, turn the work. Insert the hook into the first space. Here. Take the yarn, pull it through the loop. I made a slip stitch. Chain 2. This chain 2 is considered as 1/2 double crochet. Make 1 double crochet into the same space. Chain 1, 2 more double crochet into the same space. In fact, I have 2 double crochet, 1 chain, 2 double crochet, all into the same space. Skip the next space and into the next space, make 2 double crochet. 1, 2, chain 1, 2 more double crochet. Skip the next space, this one, and into next space, this one, make 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. Repeat the pattern by the end. Skip the next space, into the next space, make 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. Into the last stitch, make 1/2 double crochet. Row 4, turn. Into the first space, we don't need the stitches. into the first space here. Make 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1 and 1 double crochet, in fact I have 5 double crochet and 1 CH space between them. 1 2 3 4 5 double crochet, 1 2 3 4, 1 space. Into the next space here, after the 2 double crochet here, make a slip stitch. Into the next space, this is a V-shaped stitch. At the middle of it here, make 5 double crochet and 1 CH between them. 1, chain 1, 2, chain 1, 3, chain 1, 4, chain 1 and 5. Slip stitch into the next space. Repeat the pattern. Make 5 double crochet into this space with 1 chain space between them, and of course here and here. At the end we will have 5 petals. In the last one or last space, I've made 4 double crochet with 1 CH between them. For the last one, I've made 1 chain and I make the last double crochet into the last stitch at the corner here. Yes. This part is over. The top part is over. Hide this yarn into the work and cut this yarn off a bit longer for sewing. For the body of bag, make a slip knot, chain 23, 1, 2, 3, 4, 23. Skip the first 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th chain, make 1 double crochet. Consider I turned the chains. There is a bump at the back of chains. In this row, I'm making my stitches into these bumps. For example, see this one, and this is the next bump. I'll make my stitches into these back bumps. So I skip 1, 2, 3 chains into the 4th chain, back bump. I make my first double crochet. Next stitch, back bump, 1 double crochet. In this way, I make 1 double crochet in each chain. This is the downside of the work. I have 20 stitches. Now chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn. This chain 3 is not considered as one stitch. Then I make my first double crochet into the first stitch. In fact, I have one double crochet right now. Make one double crochet in each stitch. 3, 4, 5, 6. So repeat the pattern by the end of the row, and at the end you will have the same numbers of stitches, 20 double crochet. 20. The last stitch is at the corner. Don't miss it. I have 20 stitch. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn. This chain 3 is not considered as one stitch. Then I make my first stitch inside the first space. 1, 2. This row and the other rows are all similar to round 2. Make one double crochet in each stitch. And the total number of stitches are 20 double crochet. I repeat the pattern and the rows until I reach the desired length. For example, I've made this before. I've made 16 rows. This is my last row, and this is the top part of the bag. I put it here. And I start sewing. Look at here. In the last row, stitches have 2 loops. One loop is in front of me, and one loop is in the back side. For this sewing part, I only use the front loops. I don't need the back loops. So I attach this front top into the front loops. And I start from this corner. Now fold the work like this. Now attach the sides by this yarn. You can see again. I fold it and I join the 2 sides together. One loop from this side, one loop from the other side. There is no distinct stitch here. You can just take the loops in the same rows. After joining this side, you should join this side too. Here. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you liked my videos.